Welcome back to YouTube channel friends. Today we are going to learn Lambda expression. Before going to learn Lambda expression, let us talk about the functional programming. There are many programming languages that support functional programming, that as such as C, C++, then Groovy, then Scala, such as Python, Ruby, many programming languages that support functional programming language. And Java also decided to bring the functionality benefits of functional programming into our object-oriented programming language. But suppose if object-oriented programming language supports functional programming, then object-oriented language will become a functional-oriented language. No, this is not a way. Java is still object-oriented programming language. Now, how to bring the benefit of functional programming language in Java? So that's why we have to use Lambda expression. So that is the use of Lambda expression. Now, what is the Lambda expression? Suppose there is a method public void m1 system.out.println. Suppose this is the method Now this is the method public void m1, where m1 is the name of the method, where void is the return type, and public is the access modifier. Now Lambda expression is nothing but the nameless function. Nameless function means nothing but the method or function that don't have any name. No name, no return type, and no access modifier. Such nameless method or function is called as Lambda expression. We will take one sample example, and through that example we will see what Lambda expression actually wants. So suppose there is a method suppose there is a class test class, and there is a interface sample. There is a one implementation class for the sample, and in test class this is how we are calling the sample implementation class. This is a normal way that we are defining in our coding practices. But suppose now Lambda expression telling that an interface that have a single method, then we can provide a clear and concise way to implement such kind of interface. And how they are providing clear and concise way that let's talk about it. So this is a program. Let's run this program. Java -d dot test Java. Sorry, we are compiling. Now Java sample.feature .test is not a simple. So this is how we are running this program. Now Lambda expression tell that instead of use such kind of practices, I will tell you clear and concise way to implement such kind of interface that have a single method. Now let's comment this code. Here also we are commenting. Now sample is equal to dot println held into Lambda expression. Now save this program. Let us run this program. Compile this program. Sorry, sample.yaml. Compile this program. So this is how we can implement a Lambda expression in an interface that have a single method. So this is a simple and concise way they are telling us. So we can reduce this code. I am deleting this code. No need to write a separate class for implementation. They are providing a way for implementation of interface, or such interface that have a single method. Such interface is called as functional interface. Now you will see that interface having a single method m1. Now such a interface is a functional interface. So JDK 1.8 has provided one more annotation for indicating for the functional interface. So we can easily identify that the interface is a functional interface. And if you write multiple methods within the interface, then such interface is not a functional interface. So we can say that what is a functional interface? Functional interface is nothing but an interface which have a single method, or we can say that an interface have a single abstract method. Such interface is called as functional interface. So you will see that if I want to define more than one method within the interface, here this is the fragile. We cannot extend or by writing one more method inside the interface, but you can declare a default method. System.out.println. At the same time, also you can declare static method also. Let's save this, let's run this. Before run this, let us call these methods. Sample.import and sample.m3. Save and let us run. Let us compile first of all and then run. So this is how it is running. So you can define default method also, you can define static method also along with the abstract method. So this is what is functional interface. Now we will see when to use functional interface. You see that Lambda expression telling that function that don't have name, return type and access modifier, such function is called Lambda expression. Friends, now when we need to use Lambda expression, let us talk about it. Till now we understood that lambda expression. What is the lambda expression? Lambda expression is providing the clean and concise way if you have an interface and interface have a single method. Now lambda expression is ready to provide implementation for a class which have single abstract method or single method. Now in Java API there are several interfaces are there, such as Runnable interface, Callable interface, Comparable interface, and these methods have only one method. Callable has a call method and comparable have compare to method. So these interfaces are eligible for a functional interface. So we can use a lambda expression, such kind of interface who has a single method within it. Similarly, in GDK 8 have such kind of functional interface are there. It has a predicate functionality that have predicate interface that have a single method called test, and functional is also one of the interface there that have a single method apply. Now let us talk about lambda expression, how to use lambda expression. As you know that the functionality or the function that don't have any name, that don't have any return type, and they don't have access modifier, such kind of function is called as lambda expression. Suppose let us see one of the example. Interface message public void message. Sorry, this is the interface, and this interface have only one method. Now let us declare one class test message. Package simple dot feature. Public static void main. String hours. Here there is an interface having a single method. Now how to use lambda expression in this case? Message is equal to, you can use in this way, system.out.println. Send SMS message. Let us run this program. SMS.java. Java C -D dot smaster.java. Message dot message. Java simple dot feature dot just message. So this is how you can use Lambda expression as part of your Java classes. Instead of this one, you can also use Untitled. Send email message. Message. Let's save. Let us run this one. Compile. Send SMS message. Send email message. There is also another way. Also, we can declare the syntax of Lambda expression. Now take a look at another example. Instead of message, let me pass the message also. String message. In that case, let me comment this. How can you use if interface having a method which have a parameter? Message image is equal to, I don't have any return type. we are returning our string system.out println send HTML message. Now message dot message. Let me pass the string. HTML string. Now let us save. Let us run this code. Compile this code and run this one. Saving this code. It is not a test, it is a test message. So let's compile. So send HTML message. Single parameter if wanted to pass into the interface. So in this way you can pass single parameter. Friends, if you want to pass multiple parameter, then how can you pass the multiple parameter using Lambda expression? Let us say about that example. Suppose I have a interface. Okay, I'll say public void add integer a comma integer b. There is a package simple dot feature and there is a class test addition. Now Kelsey is equal to integer a comma integer b space b. System dot out println addition of a plus b. A plus b. Let us solve this example. Test addition dot Java. Now let's run this example. Command prompt. Java C hyphen D dot test dot Java. We are missing semicolon here, and calc dot add. Let us pass 2.4 semicolon. Let us compile and let us run. Simple dot feature dot test add. So the addition is, so in this way you can pass multiple parameter. If you want to return some return value using lambda expression, then how can you return? Suppose in this example integer is the return type here, and return addition of a plus b is return in bracket a plus b. Integer result is equal to calc dot, and let us print this result. Let us compile this code and let us run this code. Here you see you are using lambda expression whenever a functional interface is there. So wherever functional interface concept is applicable, there we can use lambda expression. So let us take another example. Suppose this is the example. Here is the account and it has one implementation class. Normally if you write the classes with interface, this is how you can call the implementation class with the help of interface. Here you will see that this is the example where you can decide that here is a functional interface, and wherever functional interface you will find, there you can implement the lambda expression. So I will convert this example using lambda expression functional interface. I don't want to use this one. So first of all, let's run this example. Let's open the command prompt. cd slash segments cd Java C hyphen D dot test account dot Java. Let's compile. It's compiled successfully. Let's run. Java simple feature dot test account So this is the saving call. Now wherever you functional interface concept is applicable, we can use a lambda expression there. So let's remove this one. Also remove this one. So count is equal to system.println. This is my current account. And this is the name. Account dot. Let us save this example and let us run. Compile this example. Functional interface. We need to import java.util.functional. Let's compile. Not find a symbol. Interface. Spelling mistake is there. Sorry friends. Compiled successfully. Java simple dot just account. Not Java. So this compile now we are ready. You need to provide fully qualified name. So this is my current account. So this is how you can apply the lambda expression wherever functional interface concept is there. Friends, in Java there is a runnable interface and it has a run single method is there in the interface. So there we can how we can apply the lambda expression in that case. Let us see. So create a separate file, create a package, simple.feature. Within this, create a class my Runnable interface implements from Runnable. This is the interface and we need to override the method. Okay, override run method for loop. Either I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus system dot out println so this is the child thread. Now create one more class which can test Runnable interface and it has the public static void main runnable interface is equal to new variable and create one thread. Is equal to new thread. Path reference of runnable interface and start the thread. Integer I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. This is parent thread. Let's save this. Java C and D dot test Java there's a problem. String is there. Sorry friends, let's compile. Now run this one. Simple dot feature dot test run. So this is what you can run the thread using runnable interface. Now I want to use a Lambda expression here. So how can you use? There is already interface is there, and in Java in JDK 8 they made runnable interface as a functional interface, so we can directly use. So let us comment on this code. So runnable R is equal to here. You can directly use for loop. Integer I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. System dot out dot println. So this is the child interface, and let's create a thread is equal to new thread. Thread start. Integer I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. System dot println. And this is thread. Now let's comment on this implementation class. Let us save, let us run. So let's compile. Let us compile specifically Java simple feature test available. Missing to class child as reference, so let's compile again. So this is when we can use a Lambda expression and we can reduce the code also. Similarly, we can use at the time of comparable is a functional interface there. We can use Lambda expression there also, and at the time of Callable is also functional interface there in JDK8. We can use there. Now, wherever we can use anonymous inner class, there may be a chance of using Lambda expression to reduce the code and to resolve the complexity. So there are some example. Let us see one of the example there. An example which has anonymous inner class. So how can we reduce the complexity and how can we use a Lambda expression there, and we can reduce the code with the help of Lambda expression. So let us consider one of the test class. Test inner class, because we are using anonymous inner class. So there we want to check. So public static void main string public static void main string thread is equal to new thread. Here we can use inner class as a runnable interface. New runnable. Now override the method public void run method. And then let us take for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus system print hello. So this is my child thread. Start use for loop integer I is equal to 0, I is less than so 10, I plus plus system out print hello. Method. So let's save this class and let us run this. Let me save this first of all. Java C -d test inner class from Java. So identify we are missing elements. So friends, so let's compile again. Let's compile successfully. Let us create package simple dot feature Let us save this one. Let us compile. It is compiled successfully. Now Java. Fully qualified name. Simple feature and testing class. So friends, here we can use anonymous class to use code, or we can reduce the complexity with the help of Lambda expression. So how? Let us see. So let us comment here. Thread D is equal to new thread. Here use the Lambda expression and use for loop. Integer I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, and I plus plus. System dot out dot println. These are all child threads. Now save this example. Let us try to compile. Let's compile. Compile successfully. Let us. So friends, this is all for the inner classes. Wherever you are using inner classes, at that time also we can reduce this code with the help of Lambda expression, and we can resolve the complexity. So this is how we can use Lambda expression. Now, where we can use Lambda expression in your code, in your program. Suppose there is a class. Class of employee. In this class, is a company. The class is called as company details. In this class, public static void main. String arguments. There is a list. There is a list of employees. So list is equal to new array list. There is a package simple dot feature, and there is a class employee. public void set name. Setter and getter method is the string name. So this name is equal to name, and public string name. This dot name is equal to name. Now let us add employee object. This dot add let us create one constructor, public employee string name. This dot name is equal to name. New employee job. Similarly, there are two different names of it. Mark, David. So these are the name employee name. We create one list. And let's iterate the list. Iterate here is equal to this dot iterator. This dot iterator. Now y. As next. String name is equal to tr dot next. Let's print the name. Out dot and 11. So this is a simple program we are using here. So right enter. We will get the employee object. Employee and mp dot name. Let us save this example. Copy save. Dot Java. Let us run this example. Java C simple dot feature dot company details dot Java. Sorry, friends. Hyphen d dot. Let's compile. There is a error. We are missing semicolons somewhere else. Yes. First line itself. Now compile. import java.utils java.util.start. Let's compile. This is a return statement. Here we are missing one thing. Again. Let's compile. So we are missing. So we are going to return name. Let's compile. So this compile successfully. Java simple dot feature dot company details. So this is how we get the iterate. We are iterating the value. Friends, if you see here, we are using collection, and we can use lambda expression in collection. So with the help of lambda expression, we can easily iterate. We can get concise way of iterating, filter the data, fetch the data in collection framework. So how lambda expression can use a way to access the data, to fetch the data in conceived and clean way. So let us see. List dot for each. Here let's print the employee information. System dot out println. Employee name. Let's see. So let's comment on this code. Let us save and compile this code. Compile successfully. Let us run this code. So we are getting the object. Instead of object, let me print get name. Let us say compile and run. So this is, friends, you will get, you can use lambda expression in collection framework, and you will easily iterate. You can easily, concise way you can get fetch the data. You can filter also this data. Now how to filter? Now list dot string dot filter. At the time of filter, you can use predicate and function. Predicate is also one of the functional interface, and it has, within this interface, having only one method is there, that is a test method. So we can use predicate here. Predicate apply on employee p is equal to e we can e dot in employee these are the name, and let's get the name and the length of the name should be greater than 3. So this is the filter we need to apply here, and get the collection collectors dot to list. It will return one more list, string of list it will return, employee list 2. Let's iterate that list also, list 2 dot for each. For each and print the employee information, system dot println employee name So let's save this example and let's run. Compile this example. Oops. We need to import some package. Zero predicate. Cannot find a symbol. String. So friends, we are missing. Instead of string, we need to take list. Here in the collectors to list. So whenever we are using stream and predicate, we need to import packages. So import java.util function. It has a predicate and function there. Import java.util dot string dot star. So let's save, let's compile. So for each, here we syntax error is there. Compile. So our code compiled successfully. Now let's run. So friends, this is how we will let's some separation. Let's put some system out some separation here. Compile. So friends, this is how you can use the predicate and within the collection framework. Concisely, you can use Lambda Expression for filtering or fetching data or to iterate data. So this is how you can use Lambda Expression in real time in your project or in your application classes. Now, why we need to use Lambda Expression? There are different examples as explained here. To that example, some of the anonymous class is there within our classes, so we can reduce the code, and we can also reduce the complexity there. We can use lambda expression as a parameter inside the method. We can pass this as an argument to the method, and instead of object, we can provide the lambda expression in place of object. If you see here we are using object reference of implementation class. Instead of that one, we are using lambda expression. In inner class, we can reduce code and complexity, so there also you can use the lambda expression. So we can reduce the code also, and we can reduce the complexity also. Or we can pass lambda expression as an argument to the method also. In last example, you will see that here filter we are using. So instead of this, we can directly use this one. This is what the lambda expression we are using, and we can pass as a parameter to this method. This lambda expression we are passing here. So this is how JDK feature lambda expression, friends. So hope you understand all this feature. This is the feature. In my next video tutorial, I will explain default method and static method. How can we use in JDK 8? What is the feature about? What is the specialty about default method and static method? So friends, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.